Hello, welcome to Pop Along RC. I'm Mark and wake up. This is why are you asleep?
I've been busy, boss. I'm trying to get my cars ready for the Iconic.
You've leaving everything to the last minute.
Well, you went out racing with yours last night. You've already raced your car.
Yeah, and you know what? It was good. How far you got with yours then?
It's not good, boss.
What are you racing this year? You're not even doing TTO
I'm
ones.
not doing. That's the problem. If I was doing TTO ones, it's on the shelf. I could pull it off, good to go. But
You could pull it off.
I am going with the mini chassis or the M chassis, the minis.
Yeah, so I don't know much about them. I know about the MO3 because that's how we started. But beyond that, I haven't got a clue. MO6, MO5, I don't know anything about them. I don't like them.
In my current collection, I have an MO3, an MO5, an MO6, an MO7, an MB01, which is like their new one. But you can't run the 7 or the MB01. But I've just built them to sort of, what's the word? Box spec, as it were. Yeah. And they're not competitive cars, so I've got to do a bit of work, oil-filled shocks and a few little changes. Mr. Green sent me an MO5.
Mr. Green.
And that MO5 is the one that I'm going to use. But when I took it apart, there was sand in the gearbox and all the gears had like worn away.
There's nothing worse than sand around your gearbox.
Definitely. The bearings had sand in.
Very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I had to go to rcbearings.co.uk, got myself some new bearings for that. Yeah. And rebuilt the gears, the gearbox and everything. I've got some other little bits and bobs on there just to make it look nice. So it's taken ages. I've got 3 cars on the go.
I don't know why you just go old school, because, you know, we like old school cars, don't we?
Tell you what, talking about old school, the other day...
Yeah, what happened?
My mate Steve...
Oh, Steve?
Yeah, he got in touch with me. He goes, got something for you. I went, oh yeah. He goes, got an RC car. Yeah. Do you want it? And I went, if you like, because we do RC cars, don't we?
Hang on, what Steve was it?
Steve.
What, Big Steve?
No, not Big Steve.
Little Steve?
Not Little Steve.
Ginger Steve?
It weren't Ginger Steve.
Long-haired Steve?
It weren't long-haired Steve.
Bearded Steve?
No, not Bearded Steve.
It weren't Smelly Steve, was it?
No, it weren't Smelly Steve. I don't see him anymore.
No. Was it RC Steve then?
RC Steve, yeah.
Well, what did you say first?
Well, it's an RC channel. Why don't you go there first?
So you're telling me you've been in touch with RC... Now, RC Steve, he's a bit of a legend.
He is a bit of a legend, yeah.
He's helped us out on a few occasions.
He has indeed, but he is, honestly...
Go on.
You've not seen this yet.
I haven't seen it yet.
Now...
What's he done?
Let me get the first one out. There's 3. 3
what? 3 what? You're killing me over here, man.
He said he had a car.
Killing me over here.
There was 3 cars.
3 cars?
Let me get the first one.
Go on, get the first one out.
Now... Look.
Hold on a minute.
At.
I've just had a nostalgic hit. Help me. That's better. I'm all right now. Now, for those of you that don't know, that right there is a Mardave Cobra. Now, that was released after the Mardave Meteor. And actually, it used to do all right in kind of nationals. I mean, they had to do a lot to it. I forget who used to run this now, but someone will probably put it in the comments. But a Mardave Cobra. It's even got the old-fashioned wiper board on there. And these things used to get super hot. Big resistors on there and stuff. Yeah, I remember those.
So the servo's just been glued down by the looks of things. But
yeah, they used to do that back in the day. That's right, yeah. Glue them down.
That is pretty... Nice bit of vintage kit.
So that is the Mardave Cobra. Well, you said he had 3 things for you. So
oh, yeah. So that one...
It needs a bit of tail
days, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at this one.
Hang on a minute.
It's missing a wheel.
Right. Well, that's in slightly better nick than this one by the look of it.
This is a Cobra.
That's another Mardave Cobra. Okay.
It's nice, that one, isn't it?
That's in slightly better nick, isn't it? I don't think that's that much use. Oh, listen to that. Nice. Well, you said there were... RC Steve, you said he bought you 3 things round.
Now, save the best till last.
What could this be?
Check out this.
Hang on a minute. That's just a cardboard box for these, right?
It is just a cardboard box. But
Yeah,
it's not for those, because if we open this said cardboard box, we have got...
Mamma mia.
Brand spanking... Well, not brand new, because obviously it's well old. But all the pieces, there's your servo, oh man, there's your gears. Everything is still...
Shocks.
Wheels. Still... Got
I dare say that.
new shell. Original stickers for the Cobra.
Yeah. Shocks.
Another set of shocks
Front
there.
wheels there.
How cool is that? Come on. You got to be impressed with that. Brand new set there of vintage tyres.
So the whole lot. It's even got shock oil in there.
Shock oil. Ooh.
So this was their all bells and whistles competition kit. Clearly, I could never afford one when I was a little boy. I asked my dad. I said, "Dad, can I have a Mardave Cobra?" And he went, "Son, no."
Look at that. It's amazing.
Well, we've got one now.
That is.
So, RC, you know RC Steve, right?
I do know RC. That's RC Steve, not RC Steve. Yeah.
As in got the ump sort of thing.
He's definitely not got the ump. He's the edge.
What does he want us to do with these then?
Well, he obviously follows the channel, and obviously we go into the revival this year, and he said it'd be nice to see these cars.
Ah, yeah, but we're already in at the revival.
We are, so I'm not sure whether we can get this one in.
We're racing four-wheel drive. Well, I think they're fully booked, but it's not just because there's some other sort of retro events and whatnot. What's the word I'm after? What events?
Iconic?
Yeah, iconic sort of old school events and that. And it would be really good to get that up and running for RC Steve, because I think he would enjoy that thing going around the track running, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now.
Go on. Yeah, I bet you though there's people around who will supply some hop-ups for it, but I don't want to hop it up. I think it would be really nice just to do it kit. You know, maybe... Has it got the speed controller in there as well, like the old school speed controller?
I'm not sure. If it was a race kit, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't, would it? No, that's true. Which probably wouldn't want to put that in there anyway.
No, if you look at those bearings.
Well, they're still all good, aren't they?
Still looking good. That is... Wow. Something else, that is.
Well, there you go. Finally, we've got a Mardave on the channel, albeit a very, very old one, but still in its box. I bet that's worth a few quid now as well, but we're going to build it.
Shall we build it?
Yeah, well, we should build it, and we should...
You say we?
I'll build it then.
You'll build it. Good one. Nicely. Yeah, well volunteered. Yeah. Speaking of vintage stuff...
Go on.
I got hold of something very, very special, very, very dear to me.
You got hold of something?
Yeah,
You've got to stop getting hold of it, mate.
Well,
what have I told you? You were going to go blind.
I was tinkering with it the other day.
What have I told you about that?
And I got stuck.
Oh, no, not again. Did you have to go to hospital again?
Well, it was really hard. I couldn't do it. So...
What happened?
Well, the thing is, things were getting in the way and I just couldn't fit it in and...
I've been there. How did you deal with it then? What did you have to do?
I just chucked it in a box.
You put it in a box?
Shoved it in the box. And I was like, I've had enough. So, what I need your help. I need you to take it out of the box for me.
I can do that.
And fix it up.
Okay.
And that is, in fact, my hot shot is getting supercharged.
Yes, you got sent some interesting parts for your hot shot, didn't you?
But I am very much a follow the instructions kind of a guy. And there weren't any instructions, and I was trying to kind of just do it. And I don't have the years of experience of building RC cars that you've got. And I spoke to the bloke. He goes, "Oh, you just need to Dremel that little bit out." Well, I don't have a Dremel, and that's why I got stuck. So I'm going to give you the Cobra, and the Cobra, and the Cobra.
Right.
But I'm also going to chuck in a supercharged hot shot in the box.
And this is going to keep me very busy.
It is.
But okay. Yeah, I'll do it then. So there's lots for me to be getting. We got so much going on. I mean, we've got the MKGP round the corner. We've got the Iconic Cup around the corner.
We're booked in for the revival.
We're going to go and visit Mark Styles at the
Wickham Club
and do
100%.
some 1/12 racing. We're going to go to Crystal Palace and we're going to race some 1/5 scale cars because we've got to email them back with a date.
And also, we've been invited to, is it Neen Raceway, to do the 1/5 off-road.
Yeah?
Oh, man. And I want to compete in the Nationals this year. Going back to the Nationals.
Hang on a minute. Ain't you got to be good to no offence, but ain't you got to be, like, good to compete on the national scene?
It's fair to say I do not compete.
You can't just book in, though, right? You have to be...
If we're talking buggies, you have to qualify for the Nationals. I'm not talking buggies. I'm talking MTCs.
I hear you.
MTCs. And I went to the MTC Clubman's a couple of years ago. In fact, we both did. Last year I ran at the MTC Nationals, and I'm looking to go back again this year. However, I might have a new car.
Another one?
Can't say.
Where are you going to put all these...
Can't say anything about it just yet.
You're thinking of getting a new one?
I think you should get one too.
Can I, not rant, but yes, a rant, right? I just started to get into my touring car racing last year, right? I was thoroughly enjoying it, and then our local club stopped running them.
It's because they all run MTCs.
Because they all run MTCs.
And actually, the MTC racing that was going on at the club last night when you were doing your Bender car...
That was the standard of my local club. Goodness me, it's shot through the roof. They're really on it. Yeah,
they would. Yeah. They would probably win at the Nationals. The top guys down there.
Yes, they would. Yeah. So fair play. You know what I mean. And I think actually they work better on some of the smaller clubs here in the UK anyway.
Yeah, fantastic cars and a fun, accessible class. And the best thing about that series is, it's not too expensive to get those cars, but we still get to visit clubs all over the country and pop along. It's been great.
Well, no, it's been great.
And there's a few new clubs on the scene this year, and I want to pop along to them too.
We've got lots and lots and lots to do. So everywhere I look in your house, you've got cars.
Guess what?
What?
I've booked us in for racing tomorrow.
Oh! What are we doing tomorrow then?
It's a surprise, I ain't going to tell you.